It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on last season's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to lead it into the end zone for a touchback. Inside deals now from the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback. But how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. He was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Now it's second down here. Changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. He's got room to run. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route to get some positive yards.
Grab near the sticks. It's Cook. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. He hands it to the back. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Quick throw to the left side. Touchdown, North Carolina. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, USC. A great catch and run for 6.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to pass. It's Baker. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry up. Design quarterback run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They're going to run it. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Ball down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to pass. It's Baker. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Lewis. He'll take a deep shot. The pass is dropped incomplete where they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll try the ground game here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. To the air. It's Lewis. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
21, North Carolina, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pass caught. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
New center downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Baker. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Tar Heels are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Tar Heels move into the red zone. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. 4th down, going for a 1st down or a touchdown here. And the Tar Heels will look to convert here on 4th down. He's throwing for it on 4th down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. One man in the backfield, he didn't get the football. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a 1st down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Dump ball's caught by the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kurt, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Well, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we get a new game.
And the kick is a squib kick. Taken by one of the up now. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. To the air. It's Baker. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Carolina. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Direct snap. He finds some space. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. It's out quickly to the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. There's contact on the throw. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Looking to chuck it again. This time a completion. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to 41.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The shotgun handoff here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the running back's got it again.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back to throw. It's Baker. Receiver makes the grab. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on 3rd down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. And that will give them the lead now. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
USC 28.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Gives it to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Pressure is coming. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for the wide out. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, USC. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. You know, if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone, and the defense come up with a stop this time. Caught for the completion. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
It's a shotgun run call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Scanning the field, it's Baker. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Defense shoves him out of bounds, and not much of a gain there.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
Looking to throw again. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Lets it go quickly. He's picked for a third time tonight.
But his defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll use the ground game here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking right, this one caught. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, and that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Start the quarter, offense getting set to win a first down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
It's a run to the left. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long, and those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of the red zone trick here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Quarterback still with the football. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Although he knew he was going to get the snap and sneak it, it just didn't look like he was ready to go. I don't know if the ball ever really got into his hands to give him any momentum. He was driven back on that play.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They'll try to punch it in again. 3rd and goal at the 1. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try to run it with the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. No field goal try here. They're going to try to break the tie with a touchdown in the final quarter. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, try to break the tie with a touchdown here late. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Looking for 6. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They have taken the lead now in the 4th quarter of this semifinal showdown.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a late deep throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the 1st down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Dropping back, it's Lewis. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Great start for this offense. 3 plays and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They use the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
2nd down and goal. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Trojans. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2. Try to win it right here. Looking for a man. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Looking for a late deep shot. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. One more big play to wrap up this game. What a great effort all game long by the defense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.